friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design. I'm so glad you could join me here today. I have a really sweet summer-themed birthday card to share with you. It's birthday month in the Clement household. I think I have 6 birthday cards to get made this month, so I'm working on it here and there a little bit. This one is made with Graphic 45's A Place and Time DCE, and this is the August page. And you will need 1 1/2 sheets of this to make this card. But the good news is you'll have plenty left over to do another card as well. So this card measures 5 by 7. It's one of my little folio cards with a 1/2 inch spine. And I have a tutorial following this little tour. So on the cover, I've just done stitching and distressing, put down my layers with cream and moss plaid ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon, Little Birdie fall flowers. These are the English roses and the Adelina. And same here in this cluster, little burlap string bow, buttons from Buttons Galore, and metal corners. Very simple. I made this little turn tab by using a circle die cut and then added a chipboard button. On the inside, also pretty simple, but pretty. And room to add extra things. On the top, I've created a pocket using the postcard, and this also gives a good place to write a message. Then I tucked in the little watering can tag and the little August calendar from the, this is from the original collection. I just had some of the calendars left over. Little chipboard button keeps this from falling down in the pocket. On the bottom, and I'll show you how to build this really fun, quick and easy pocket in the tutorial. Little border strip, another chipboard button threaded with ribbon, and then I created a little gift card holder with a tag, and you'll learn how to do all of this in the tutorial that follows directly. So grab pencil and paper so you can take notes, and let's get our craft on and make this beautiful gardening themed birthday card. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get going. We'll just very quickly go over how to build the base of this little card folio. And this is one of my long pieces of craft card stock that I got from envelopes.com. And I've cut this to measure 5 inches wide. And I think the thing is, hold on, 17 inches long. Put this on my scoring tool, and I scored at 7 1/4, 7 3/4, and then moved this over into the corner, scored again at 7 1/4, and then you've got this little flap left. And we're going to leave that there because that will become a pocket. So I like to build my cards inside first. I have my plan for the cover. These are just little 3/8 inch strips from the Children's Hour 6 by 6 pad, and I had little scraps of those, so I put those there to cover that. For the bottom, we are going to use this green diagonal stripe from Children's Hour, the 6 by 6, and yes, it is too short. We have a pocket, so it's all going to be just fine. So this goes just below the fold. Then, leaving the pocket in place, I took a piece of 6 inch wide of this brown micro dot from the 6 by 6 Children's Hour, and I trimmed it to a height of 3 1/4 inches, scored a 1/2 inch on either side, and then I used my large Spellbinder circle die, and I just taped that, centered it, taped it, ran it through my die cutting machine to get that really fun pocket. And we are just going to add adhesive here, and we want to add adhesive to this flap, and we're just going to fit this pocket right down over that nifty flap. Easy as you please. 1 2 3. Then adhesive here and close, and there's your pocket. And it doesn't get any easier than that for making a pocket. That's the easiest way there is. Then to dress up this pocket, this is just from the 12 by 12. I cut this apart, this little border strip, and we're just going to put this down on the pocket. Straight is always good. And then I'm just going to trim this little extra piece that's hanging over the side. And then on the top, again, this is a piece from the 6x6, and obviously it is only 6 inches long, but it is 5 inches wide. I inked all my edges with frayed burlap distress ink for this. And this is just gonna go down like this, and again, straight is good. Just like that. And then this is just a scrap of the 12 by 12 cut apart page, and that's going to go fill in the space on the bottom for a little contrast. Then I've taken a border piece. Let me see if I have it. This is summertime and the living is easy. And I'm just going to run my adhesive there. This here. Let's get this over so we can get one of those butterflies in, I think. Would be cute. That looks pretty good to me. I'm just going to trim the ends off. And then I'm going to take this postcard, and it's just about the perfect width. And I'm going to line that up right there. I'm going to glue around just 3 sides. Of course, this gives us a great place to write a greeting. And it's from the August page, so it goes with this whole little ensemble. And then we're going to tuck this in like this. And then another little tag. This is just another cut apart. I put one of the chipboards there. Tuck that in like that. So that's our little pocket on the top. Then down on the bottom, this is really fun. I had this scrap of the blue stripe. And these were actually attached like this. It was from where I cut the cover. So it was like this. So again, I just used a circle die to cut there, and I made little flaps, folded them in half. And we're going to wrap this around this scrap. Again, try to make sure everything is straight. Add our adhesive. This just happens to be the perfect size to hold a gift card. So that's really fun. Looks good. Then this is one of the little tags. I just punched a hole, ran some twine, added one of these cute little birdie flowers. This is going to tuck in here along with the gift card. Look how cute that is. Then to decorate this, this is another little cut apart from the 12 by 12. Adhere this down like this. And then these are little chipboard buttons, and I'm just going to sand the little nubs off. And I would like 3 of these if I can find them. And then in the pocket, you can tuck whatever else you like. You can put a tea bag, you can put a gift card, you can, whatever appeals to you. But I've got, I'm going to put a gift card in here. You can put photos in there. Actually, I think I was going to do 3, but I think I just want the 1. I like the way the 1 looks. Isn't that cute? So this just tucks in this pocket. You can tuck other images in if you want to. You can, whatever you want to do there is fine, is great. And then this little chipboard button, I just threaded ribbon through it. Same ribbon used on the front, only this is a 3/8 inch wide. So there's the interior of the card done. We're going to set this aside. For the cover, if you flip over the 12 by 12 cut apart page, you've got these patterned, really cute patterns. So I trimmed this to 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. I distressed the edges. And then I took from the original Place in Time, I had all this parchment monthly paper left. So I cut a slightly bigger piece of that, really distressed the edges, stitched these two together. This is our cover. The Modern Priscilla image, which is the main focal image from the August papers. I backed this. I used, again, my circle die just to cut this cute little tab over on the corner. And this is backed with waste packaging. And I'm going to use this line on the side to help me get that down there straight. So that goes there. Here's another border piece, just cut to fit. This is going to sit right down here in between the stitched sides. Let me get it straight. I don't want to cover up the stitching, I just want it in between the stitching. This is the same border piece that we used down here, and I'm going to repeat it at the top without the little fruit squares, just to create sort of a border along the top edge. And this is going to go right here. And these are all things that my daughter loves about summer. So that's a cool thing to put there. And these are Little Birdie. These are their fall. Look at these. These are English roses. These are called Carly. These are called Paulina. These are Rosamond, fabulous. And these are called Adelina. And I just love them all. I think they're wonderful. So we're going to build a little bow action going on over here. Let me see if my glue gun is hot. Also tied a triple loop, quadruple loop bow with burlap string, and this is a double loop bow that I've tied with really reasonable ribbon, moss and cream 5/8 inch plaid ribbon. So we've got all our elements here. I think what I want to do first is put these flowers down in this corner. And I'm just gonna coil this stem. Just say something round. It doesn't really matter what, it just needs to be round. And I kind of want these to be climbing up the side. So let's see if I've got hot glue yet. Barely. I may have to come back and doctor that a bit, but that's pretty. And I think these little English roses are going to be beautiful added in there. I think I like this yellow in there. Isn't that pretty? So this guy's going to go right here. The detail on these is just beautiful. I'm going to take my bow. Add some hot glue. And I want this to go centered off to the side of my focal image. Just like that. Looks great. And then this string bow, just going to go right on top. And then I'm going to take another one of these little clusters. I want one that has the yellow and the russet in it. Kind of climbing up the side there would be pretty. So hot glue there. Let's get them all out of the box. I'm going to put just a little hot glue right here to secure that rosebud right there. That's great. Then I'm going to take one of these dark russet ones that kind of works with the cherry colors of this page, and it's going to go right here. And then I'm going to take another yellow one. I want yellow. Actually, I want this kind of beautiful sienna right there. Ooh, that's pretty. Fluff the bow. Sometimes it gets smashed down when you're adding flowers. And maybe tuck one of these little ones right here. And a little one right in here. Yeah, that's nice. Here's another burlap string bow. And I just want to attach that right in here. Kind of anchor this corner treatment. Then buttons will add to the country feel. These are Buttons Galore, the crimson and gold mix. Aren't they pretty? Oops. Now we need some leaves. Another little piece of 3/8 inch moss and cream. And I'll just show you how I do this. This worked out kind of good because now you get to see me do it. So I'm coming up through the back. Across the center. And then down through the other hole. Then even out the tails. I'm going to trim this tail. Hot glue. There. And now all we have to do is bring in our card base. Add our adhesive. I'm going to lay this flat. There you go. Super cute. Didn't take very long. Really great card. Graphic 45, place and time, some really reasonable ribbons, some Little Birdie flowers, and I've got a birthday card made. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope I've shared some tips and tricks and ideas that you can use in your own crafty adventures. If so, I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. I do respond to every single comment I receive. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you along for the journey. Thank you so much, and I'm going to go get